Ah, whoa, ah, yeah. Ah, whoa, ah, yeah. You're the fuel to the fire. You're the weapons of war. You're the irony of justice and the father of law. I've been waiting for a while to meet you, for the chance to shake your hand, to give you thanks for all the suffering you command. When it all is over and we return to dust, who will be my judge and which one should I trust? Ah, whoa, ah, yeah. Ah, whoa, ah, yeah. You're the champion of sorrow. You're the love and the pain. You're the fighter of evil. Yet you're one in the same. I've been waiting for a while to meet you, for a chance to shake your hand, to give you thanks for all the suffering you command. When it all is over and we return to dust, who will be my judge and which one do I trust? Ah, whoa, well, ah, yeah. Ah, whoa, ah, yeah. Hi, my name is Gravity Groove. Welcome to Not Safe for Work Magic. That was Stone Temple Pilots off of Core. That was Naked Sunday. I like that song. It's a good song. We are going to continue with our drafting mission here. I'm basically between rare drafting and not. Most of the time I'm rare drafting because I figure if I'm going to lose, I better try to get my damn value out of it. Oh, that's remarkable. We're at exactly 30,000. What a nice, lovely round number. We're about to ruin it. We're about to ruin it. Let's use gold so we can stare at it a little longer, because it's pretty. It's like ASMR for like OCD people. Nice even number. Okay. Okay. We've got closing statement is great. Combat protector is great. Silverquill silencer is bad. Growth spiral seems great in Quandrix. There's so many good white-black cards here. This would be really bothersome in an initial pick, because if you're going to pick something and the guy to the side of you is going to see all of these great white-black cards, and if another pack or two comes by with a lot of choices in those colors, you're guaranteeing that pack 2 you're going to get nothing. That might be fine if that means you're getting most of the good stuff out of pack 1 and 3. Here, I think Combat Professor and Closing Statement are both fucking great. Combat Professor is a little better because it means it's like splashable in like Prismari, if we end up somehow in Prismari. Closing Statement is just, I think, the better card overall, but it's really, really close here. And I'm not sure if you hedge and take the Professor because it's good in white no matter what, or you take the Closing Statement because removal is so powerful and impactful in this format. Like, you need to kill a Rutha, you need to kill a Blood Researcher. Like, there's so many you have to kill this or you lose kind of cards. This forces us into Silverquill with likely like a Witherbloom potential door. But passing the Professor does not feel good. 2 great flyers. Like, these are all fantastic cards for this archetype. Okay, well, I wonder what will come back on pick 9. Probably nothing. Even if we just get them a guide, I think that might not be the worst thing in the world. Snow Day is also very good, but I have not had as much luck with Quandrix as I have with Silverquill and Witherbloom. My only 2 7-win runs were Silverquill with Witherbloom. Professor of Symbology, pretty fucking great. Wow, another pack full of great great stuff for that archetype. Rutha, of course, extremely broken. If we had not taken a double color card here, or if we had just taken the Professor, we'd be very tempted to take Rutha here because of just how broken Rutha is. It's just that warped. Professor's Symbology is so much better than just capping a rare here, so let's take the Prof. Brackish Trudge, of course, very, very good. Already shaping up to have pretty decent cards here. It's going to be really interesting to see what the bot lane ends up picking. Got 3 very powerful uncommons. Humiliate seems pretty okay here. Bayou Graph, Cram Session, Fractal, not if we're going to go Silverquill with like a green splash. This isn't really doable. Humiliate's playable. A lot of powerful green stuff here. Field Trip and Woe Eater, both very, very good. Woe Eater, of course, splashable with green. We probably just take the Pledge Mage because we can definitely play the Pledge Mage. I don't know that it's... We're not going to generally have a lot of creatures to sacrifice to the Woe Eater. So we're probably never swinging with it. It's just a very slow sort of discard draw effect. That's a little loud. Inkling Summoning is a great lesson for us. So we're almost to pick 9 to see what came back out of our first very interesting pack. Field Trip, very good, of course, not if we're just splashing green. Gosh, none of this really matters that much for us, huh? We might play this. Wow, Spectre, very, very late Spectre. That would indicate black is open, at least from one direction. The Professor did not make it back. That's not terribly surprising. Another Spectre seems fine. Something I like to point out when you're building this archetype is there seems to be a glut of very powerful cards and effects around 4 mana, so try to be mindful of that. I can skip the 2-drop here because I feel like we have plenty of time to find them. We also got the Campus Guide as an offering. Wow, a 3rd Spectre. Or an Owlin Shield Mage. The Spectre's probably better than the Shield Mage, but it's fine to have a Shield Mage or 2. I know it's 5 mana, 3/3 flyer, which is mopey, but it does punch through enemy combat professors and Specters of the Fen, which can be important. 2-drop that we only run if we're desperate. Splash Land, which could be good. Or a 5-drop. Let's take the Pledge Mage. I think we're going to take the potential Splash Land there. None of this is playable. Very not playable. Very not playable. Okay, what we really wanted to see here, obviously, was a piece of premium removal, like a Mage Hunters, or even a Mage Duel. Instead, we got some very powerful blue cards. Kelpie Guide and Dream Strix, both very, very good. Serpentine Curve, also pretty good. Colony, also pretty good. I'm not super excited about a 3rd Witherbloom Pledge Mage. Expanded Anatomy can be very good in this archetype if we if we get a few more flyers. I mean, we have 3, which is great. But, and well, I guess 4. It tends to be the kind of lesson you want if you can get guided and studied. Fortified Drought is great in this archetype, but splashing 1 green for a piece of removal feels pretty sketch. It's really just between Expanded and Witherbloom Pledge. We've got 1 Learn Effect. I really wish this was damage and not life gain. I guess the life gain makes our Brackish Trudges easier to activate reliably. Gosh, I don't think I've ever had like this many 5-drops in this archetype. This could be very interesting. I'm going to try it. We have splashed Bookworm with some success. Hall of Oracles is probably good, right? This is good enough for us to cap. Add a counter to target creature only if you've cast a sorcery or an instant. So we're really looking for stuff like Study and Guided now. And it's a rare. I would have taken Bookworm if not. As I kind of feared, there were so many good things going that direction in White-Black. It feels like we're not getting good offerings coming from one side. Or maybe that pack was just bad, because you would not pass this if you were in these colors. Wow. Yeah, Killian Ink Duelist is the premier 2-drop in this color combination. I'd say with Leech Fanatic and Eager First Year coming close behind. Wow. Eliminate is just impossible to not take here. If Eliminate wasn't here, it would likely be Dueling Coach or capping the rare. But Eliminate is just what we want to be doing all day, forever. Lash of Malice, pretty good. Poet, pretty good. Spiteful Squad, pretty good. But again, Spiteful Squad's a 4-drop, so it loses some value on that metric alone. Lash of Malice has felt fucking great. Your opponent plays 3 mana to play a Quandrix Pledge Mage, and you just go, boop, and it's dead. You just tempo them so hard. And I hate that card aggressively, so let's take the Lash. Ooh, Callous Blood Mage. Awesome. Wow, what another great pack. Reduced to Memory is a totally fine lesson. Silverquill and Callous are both very good. Divine Gambit is actually playable in this format, but we've got 3 decent pieces of removal already. We might be able to pick up 1 or 2 more. I generally don't like playing it. It's very much a desperation move. And we want to get to at least 4 2-drops. Currently we only have 2. I think taking Eager First Year is fine. Ooh, Expel is premium. Premium removal, that's fucking great. We have not seen a single Study Break or Guided Voices, which is pretty damn unusual. Not exactly flush on tricks. I wouldn't mind getting 1 Scryland as well. Cool. Yeah, we've only got 1 Learn card. Right? Like a Rise to Estus would be great. Some Guiding Voices would be great. Mage Hunter's Onslaught or Leonin Light Scribe. I've never had a chance to play Leonin Light Scribe. I think it's probably a lot better in Boros than it is in our deck. We're not going to be very trick heavy. This orientation of the deck is very value oriented. I don't know how often this is going to change things. It is a rare to cap, which is valuable. Let's see. So far we got Callous and Hall of Oracles, and I think that's it. Mage Hunter's Onslaught is just so good. It's so good to just have pure removal. Leonin Light Scribe is a pretty damn premier 2-drop, though. How often am I going to get value out of that? Like, attack with the team. Cast a trick. Lash. Professor's Warning. Eliminate. Expel. These are all instants, right? Closing Statement. We've got Lash, Eliminate, Expel, Closing Statement is our removal suite. 4 pieces. 6 pieces is what I always am hoping for. What do people say comparing the two? Leonin Light Scribe is a B+ across the board. Mage Hunter's Onslaught is B- to a C+. Okay. I'll go with the wisdom of the data here. I'll take the rare. Maybe we'll get a... Oh, yes. Maybe we'll get another piece of removal. Rise is great. It gives us our second learn effect, which gives us yet another piece of removal, or Inkling Summoning. Oh, you only have 2 lessons? Gosh, we only have 2 lessons. So I guess it's okay we don't have a level learn. Huh. We're probably going to end up cutting a 2-drop here now that we got that one. Sign in Blood would be fine if Estus and Expel weren't here. I think Estus is a little better than Expel, but it's pretty close. Intro to Prophecy is probably fine here. Our deck is mostly done. We'll probably get access to another one of these if we do want a 5th piece of removal, which I would run. But let's cap another lesson. Ooh, Umbral Juke. Another piece of removal. Pillar Drop. Man, we never saw the Silverquill do, did we? That's one of my favorite things to recur. It's the Silverquill guy. Our 3-drop slot is actually pretty thin. Pledge Mage would be good for that, but Pillar Drop Rescuer is just so much value. And we have some very good 2-drops in Killian and Light Scribe to potentially get back, as well as Cal's Blood Mage. Yeesh. Yeah, I think we have to take Pillar Drop, but I hope I get one more 3-drop creature. Spirit Summoning, I guess, is a lesson we could cast. I'm not very interested in anything else here. Hunt for Specimens isn't really what we're about in this deck. Tainted Pact. Another Hunt for Specimens. We only have 2 lessons, or 2 learns and 3 lessons. It's crazy that we never saw a single Guided Voices or Study Break. Like, it's common. And in 3 full packs rotating, we never saw a single one. That's so weird. Assistant or Squad here? Assistant and Squad, both pretty good. Assistant gives us access to a lot of potentially powerful removal to recast. I think it's too attractive to pass up. Honestly, our spells are so good. Casting any of them twice seems just broken. Nothing we're likely playing here. Yeah, never got a single one. Never got a single Guided Voices or... yeah, it's super weird. I don't think this is playable. It's hysterical, but I'll just take it for the mythic value. I came back. Might play that. A 4th Spectre of the Fens. Maybe. Oh, our curve's going to be bumpy, folks. I do wish we had more 3-drops. Hope that's not too punishing. So I think I had 4 Callus. I'm going to input the rares we have into the old document here. So, just a couple, right? We got Archway. Wait, no. We got Hall of Oracles. And Callous Blood Mage, we already had 4 of. And Leonin Lightscribe. Okay, so. Oh, nope. That's not it. Leonin Lightscribe is here. That's 2. Callous Blood Mage, we did have 4. And Hall of Oracles? Hall of Oracles 3. Alright. Well, gotta cut 2 cards, huh? Our curve is high. I don't think we can run 4 Spectres. As funny as that is. So our removal is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Professor's Warning kind of sweet with our Lightscribe. Not really necessary. Probably the weakest of the cards unless we want to make another cut for curve considerations. We could cut a 2-drop creature. Five 2-drop creatures. We probably don't want to cut a 2-drop creature. It's probably just the warning. Guess we don't need to run this. Looks pretty good. How is it going to explode on the launch pad? That's what we're all wondering, right? Got a couple good lessons to choose from. Well, I mean, when I say good.
Take your marks. Set.
Okay. I mean, we can cast Humiliate if we have to. We have 5 or 6 2-drops. We might draw one. I think I'm going to be greedy. I'm going to be greedy. That's such a good card to have that early. Don't blood researcher me, bro. Oh, cool. Alright, maybe we're just casting the Spectre then. You can block and learn here. Seems like a fair play. Sciences. We could snipe that, but I feel like it's better to use all of our mana. Six power on the field seems pretty good at this point. Okay, so use Wither Bloom, Splash, and White. we want to hold the planes to discard it? So much ramp. Freaky. I think now that we can just play the Callous Blood Mage, it's fine. We're keeping our opponent behind a wall of our critters. We've got 3 ramp spells in hand. Sure. Get that back eventually. Pretty much anything we draw is decent here. A land allows us to activate Spectre. Sitting on a Big Daddy piece of removal. We got double life off of that. It's cute. He's had all these life gain things, plus the honor troll. That's pretty annoying, honestly. So now our Witherbloom attack is kind of bad. He attacks with the Carrick just to stay alive. We probably block with Pledge Mage and see if he has any efforts. And then we expel if he does. Crazy that you wouldn't cast Expanded there. Like you... kind of need that. Like if we draw a single land, you die. Yeah, you just die. He was in a pretty bad spot. That's too many field trips, dude. That's way too many field trips. Good start. Well, we gotta hope we draw some part of our low curve here. Which we did last time. If we don't, we could get tempoed out very quickly to like Colony, and then this is not normal. Well, shit. We've drawn land, folks. Okay, there we go. We have a turn 3 play at least. Our opponent is 5 colors. Our opponent is 5 colors. I've never seen a 5-color deck played in this format, and he has 5 colors on turn 4. I believe to say he's lucky is an understatement, a significant understatement. Okay, so let's swing to this. Feels like either reject or test of talents. I'm hoping it's test of talents. Oh, okay. Wrong on both counts. He was just threatening me. So we will have end step closing, get a counter on something if there's a removal target we need to worry about. Our start for damage is considerably slower than our previous start. Practice Trudge, just great. We need to hope we can value him out of the game here. We've also potentially just got Witherbloom next turn. Or Pillow Drop Rescue or recast Callous Blood Mage, if he has a kill spell for that. It's double Serpentine Curve. Oh, it's double Growth Spiral. Okay, that's not as bad. That's not as bad. So, when I see a card like this in a deck, like I know it's going to be all big spells, so we need to worry about Rutha, and we just need to survive. He's ramped incredibly quickly, which is pretty goddamn frightening, not gonna lie. And our board is piddly shit. Okay. Alright. Fractal? Gonna be a big frack me. Inkling Summoning. Let's get a big boy out there. Well, you know, big relative. Here's officially all colors, ladies and gentlemen. So... that was our best case scenario. Under enough pressure that he felt like he had to block there, we got to blow him out. We also got the assistant to get back the closing statement. Yep. More ramp. Cody. So now we really needed to hit a land there. Things are going to start to get pretty fucky now. We need to hope he doesn't run really hot here, which is kind of a great feeling. I had to figure there was some reason for building his deck in this fashion. He's going to get exactly one spin. Have to hope he didn't top deck like an 8-mana spell. Or we're really in the shit. If he's just cascading off this, that's fine. If he's cascading off like Magma Opus, we're probably fucked. God damn it. Yeah, we're probably fucked. 0 mana 10/10. Yeah, that's yeah. 0 mana 10/10. He got one spin, and he killed one of my best creatures and got a 0 mana 10/10. Yeah. Good, fair Magic, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I get it. You have 800,000 land to draw. I get it. Oh, I guess I can do that at end step, huh? So we do this. And I guess I can just do this now as well. So we really want to draw land to be able to rise. We could jump a few turns if we have to. My opponent has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 mana. Yeah, pretty good. I guess this kills his next big thing and just gives him a ground blocker. Seems great. We got Duelist and Light Scribe next turn. Or Pillar Drop or Callus. Okay. Yeah. Well, that was interesting. 5-color deck. The only thing that mattered there, as you guys saw, was the removal. That's the only thing that mattered. If we didn't have removal in the spots we did, we couldn't possibly win the game. And yet we picked Leonin Light Scribe over Mage Hunters, because we're idiots. There's a theoretical future where the 2/2 is more important than the 4-mana destroy anything, but oh god, we have the wrong part of the curve again, but we're just gonna have to hope it works out. That's a good way. That's a good way. Opponent a little color screwed. Us a little extremely, extremely slow. So that pause is probably like Curate or Arcane. Pop quiz. Got a couple removal spells in hand. Couple cherry removal spells in hand. Quandrix again. I think Quandrix really falls apart to the removal plan because they're so invested in a couple big spots. It's only really scary when they have here's hoping they don't have Test of Talent. Yeah. That card just gets a little too out of hand early in the game. Drew a 4-drop, awesome. You just get so many free land off this fucker. Sure. I think we just cast the Witherbloom. And Spectre of the Fens is putting in work, making me question if I should have looked for him. Okay, that's great that we played that the way we did, because now we can do this. And this. And let's have a fun time, shall we? Opponents to the point where they need to answer a whole bunch of things. You got another single big target for me to kill? Come on, summon an 11/11. I give no shits. I give no shits. Yeah, this feels much more like my playstyle. Just removal and value. Ow. Mr. Weedly Spooch. Wow, we can get... Oh, wow, we can potentially get Rise back? Woof. Symbol gets us what? Inkling Summoning? Or Spirit Summoning? Yeah, it's probably Inkling Summoning. Unless he has a board wipe that I don't know of existing in these colors. I think he's very dead. He, they, my opponent. Yeah, this board's pretty crazy, huh? A bunch of powerful cards, but the deck just cannot handle targeted removal. Yeah, the Abzan Shard just really does it for me. Some decent aggressive creatures, a little bit of evasion, and just all the best removal is in those shards, really. You sometimes get very good removal in red, but it kind of stops at Heated and Igneous, and I never fucking see those cards in Quick Draft. Yeah. The villain's been defeated. The dragon slain. We're doing the thing, ladies and gentlemen. Doing the thing. Oh, that thing is an itchy nose. Yeah. Oh. Yes, please. We have playable cards in our opening hand. Very, very nice. A Lash for like the first Scurrid Colony or Pledge Mage. Professor's probably just getting Inkling Summoning. Or, it's probably always Inkling Summoning. Could be Introduction. I think we want the Flying Pressure immediately, though. And Inkling Summoning is a pretty sweet recast off of the Assistant. We've won 3 in a row, so we might be paired against, like, God-tier opponents now. We've lost so much in this season in Limited that we've been starting to probably scrape the bottom of the ELO. I think my win rate is like 51% right now. It's pretty abysmal. Yeah, 51.3. What? 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 Did I just skip through my turn? Oh man, I looked away and I think I skipped through my turn. Oh well. Thought I was skipping through their combat. So we've got the vaunted colors, the most powerful color combination here. Yeah. Man, he's keeping all the pressure off himself, which is pretty bad for us. And we're drawing a lot of land. Sure. Hoping to fade a mage duel here. Not blocking because he could have arcane subtraction very easily. Yeah, not in a million years. You've got both red and blue and full mana, just not in a flobbity jillion years, my friend. And we've drawn like 4 land in a row. Wow. We can't fly in anymore. It looks like this one we just beat death to flood, folks. Our Lash of Malice looking pretty mopey right now. Drawn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 land out of 12 cards. Yeah, we're just gonna die to the flood. Good old-fashioned dying to the flood. Yep. We have died. We've died, folks. We have died. You can't win a game where you draw 8 land and 12 cards and your opponent doesn't. Just played 2 honkin' chonkers. I think now we have to block with a bunch of critters. You could still very easily have Arcane, and to play around it, we block with Spectre, with a blue, and Assistant. Okay. Interesting. Man, all of his critters are very, very tough. Oh, he should have swung if he was going to continue to bluff. I guess he gave up on the bluff. Man, I wish we had a 3 toughness or 3 power creature right now. That would be pretty good. That way we could block and lash it and trade kind of 1 for, well, still 2 for 1, but yeah, I don't know what we're supposed to do to come back from this. He's not giving us a single target for lash. Just no 2-drops, no respect for the aggro game in this opponent's deck. No fear in their dojo. Hitting one of our big pieces of removal would be nice. Humiliate would be pretty okay here. Hell, even Umbral Juke. Getting rid of that damn Archivist would be ideal. Defender, Statement, Rise, I'll do that. Okay. So he potentially still has 2 mana here, so we're still executing that block, I think. To play around Arcane. Could block with both of these and Lash, but that seems bad too. Just gonna play around Arcane Subtraction. We've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Still no good attacks. And that 4/5 is going to brick us for actual ever. Can't attack with our 5/5. Opponent's drawn 800 million more cards than us. And outvalued us pretty convincingly. Yeah. You win the long game by a lot. It's not close. Okay, so he's not playing around Expel. Boy, would it be nice to have a 6-card hand here. He's almost at 7 to start activating the Biblioplex. Yeah, I don't see any way to win this one. We just flooded. Which I suppose we were about due. Oh, great. We're going to do this. I'm just going to concede. Double some big spell so I can concede. Fight. Fight what? Okay. Oh, he just swings the Alchemist at it? I should have hit the 4-2. It essentially just made it only one fight, though. God, just flying blockers for fucking ever. More nothing. We have 8 land remaining in our deck out of 24 cards. Pretty unlucky to hit land there, but that's going to be hard to block. God damn. Start whittling me down with the 5/4 now. Considering what spell he wants to get back with the pillar. Probably just the teach card, right? Kill any creature in full swing and we're dead. Yeah. Kill basically any creature in full swing and we're dead. We didn't draw any of our removal. Well, other than Lash, which has been useless. We drew 9 land in 16 cards. I guess Eliminate buys us a turn. Ooh. Well, that's fucking awful. Now there's going to be 2 things we can't block. God damn. Jesus Christ. Yeah, why not? Just extremely dead, folks. Just extremely dead. Not really much of a game to be played there. Cannot play the game if you don't draw spells. Our opponent drew real fucking good. And they had so much reach. The early Cog, then the Pillar Drop Warden. Tempoed us really early. Well, 3 good 2-drops. We're on the draw. A little less valuable on the draw, but you know. Probably casting Leech here because it's the better Humiliate target. I could just go Callous Blood Mage here too, though. Yeah, I don't hate that. Spectre of the Spins. Yeah. We'll have our own Spectre of the Fens soon. Because they only have a 3 toughness blocker at the moment, do I just get Spirit Summoning? Yep. Eliminate. So you can double block that now. You can double block that. I would rather not take that trade. I think we'll do this, and then we might open with Closing Statement. Sure. I guess we want this in the graveyard more to get it back with Pillar Drop. I guess now that we're out of gas, do we want Inkling Summoning? Yeah, let's take Prophecy. Yeah. Pretty good. Leonin Light Scribe. When we actually draw spells and not just 800 land, I think we do pretty good. I think we do pretty good. Pretty okay. Pretty okay, huh, Henry? I mean, well, you don't have to be racist about it. So we're already ahead of our normal results. We only got two rares, I think. Well, 3 rares, but we already had a duplicate of one. And we did get a mythic, but it's like mythic for historic, so who gives a shit? Pretty sweet 3-drop. It would be nice to draw one of our 2s, but it seems like a reasonable hand. Oh well. More top end. Yeah, Pilgrim of the Ages would have been great here. Another stinking 4-drop. Stop it! No more 4-drops. There we go. Okay, so we both skipped turns 1 and 2. Gonna have a chance to potentially live the dream of trading this off and getting it back later with the Pillow Talk Rescuer. What are we doing here? Probably just casting another Spectre of the Fens. Quandrix splashing black. Okay. This is probably an arcane subtraction. Oh, that works. Joke's on you, opponent. We wanted that to die. A lot of multi-creatures, but so many of them that it is becoming problematic. I guess this block's better for now. Drop our Honkin' Chonkers. We can either Pillar Drop Rescuer or Professor and Closing Statement. What the hell is this? Whenever an opponent casts an instant or sorcery spell, they may pay 2. If they don't, you may copy that spell and choose new targets. Wow. So now this costs 5? Fuck. Okay, so we need to Closing Statement that, I think. frightening. We want to get our piece of white removal with our learn now. Just to have ourselves covered. Okay, okay, that's plenty of land, deck. You can cut that shit out. Okay. Okay, no big play. No big play. Probably learn an assistant. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 7. Yeah. Or pillar drop and prof. Those don't really get through that well. We've got a lot of removal. Our attacks are still pretty meh. I guess since this is instant, we could swing here, but it doesn't really seem necessary. I think the long game is ours to win. I think I'm going to reduce to memory the Spectre now that we have 4 flyers that can start getting in. Yeah, definitely, definitely. Wow. We're going to get rid of this. Plenty of gem blockers, 2 premium removal spells in hand. Go blank would potentially beat us. Go blank would hurt a lot. Still has to beat our board though. Woof. That's a hell of a peel off the top. Opponent, show me what you got. We had a counter spell for one of our lovely removals. That dog, that cad. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we're gonna keep playing safe. We're far enough ahead, we just wanna not lose more than we wanna win. Sure. We're going to rise that because it'll exile it. Going to start swinging for the fences. Sure. Pass the blockers. So like this, and like this, and like this, and like this. That tickled. Bad news, opponent. Bad news. We've got all the things. All the things. Yeah. We're almost ranking up, man. Almost. Almost ranking up. We have not gotten blown out by a hilarious mythical rare in a little while. It's nice. It's nice to just play with the commons and uncommons and feel like there's a game to be had. I like the commons and uncommons. It's my favorite part of draft. I wish there was a way to play limited with no rares. Eliminate the variance even more. That might get boring for some people. I'd be fascinated by it, but my brain's a lot different than most people's brains for neurotypical, neurodivergent epigenetic reasons. Those were words. Those were words. They will continue to be words long after I have ceased uttering them. Huh. Well, I gotta throw this away. It feels bad. This is our first hand we've had them all in a while. But great early drops, but it seems really, really scary to take this and not get a... If we don't get a plains... I mean, if we get any land, we're trudging on 3. Or umbral juking on 3. Is this... How many lands do we have? We have 15 other lands. 9 of which produce white. That's... We're 45% to draw land each turn. We have 3 turns to draw that land. More than half of the time it's going to be white. I'm going to keep this. It seems risky. I feel like probabilistically we should draw out. We might not. But probabilistically we should draw out. So the next percentage is 48%. So this will mean we essentially missed 3 coin flips in a row if we miss here. And we lose. Okay, well. We tried. We tried, but we run the numbers, and the numbers did not give a shit. Missing 3 coin tosses in a row. Possible. Unlikely, but possible. Man, we are already dead, basically. And it had to be a black mana, which also pretty bad for us. Yep. You win, opponent. Yeah, you got it. That felt like the correct decision, probabilistically there, to, based on our odds to draw out. We had 3 draws at almost 50% to hit land. We missed on the 3rd, which absolutely crippled us, honestly. If we would have been able to cast Juke on the first turn, he had 2 creatures to put him down to 1. We would have had more time to go through another couple draw steps, but that's the poker nature of Magic, right? You have to make those tough mulligan calls, and you never feel good about them. But I think probabilistically that was the correct call. Our hand was just incredibly good if we drew a plains, like it was basically unlosable if we drew a plains. Alright, alright. 2-drop and some garbage. We are on the draw again, which kind of sucks. That's nice. Being on the draw in this matchup can be a big hindrance if they open the turn before us, as they usually do. We have somewhat of a curve. Ouch. There goes my prof. We were not playing around that on turn 2. We will get it back eventually with the Pillar Drop Rescuer, but good thing we have the Leech here because it mitigates somewhat this beating we're taking. Land there pretty unfortunate. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Expel, probably not worth it. God damn. Holy shit. Well, I mean, talk about having the absolute perfect tools on every turn, because this guy has had the perfect tools on every turn. I think we're so far behind, we're going to just expel this. And eager. Pass back. Needed a double spell there. Uh-huh. Man, our opponent's on 3 land and just all gas. Huh? Yeah, he gets a free card out of it. Gosh, you have more? Holy fuck! Holy fuck! I don't know what else to say. Holy fuck. Now we're just dead to access tunnel. Jesus Christ. Yeah, sure. Just keep casting access tunnel over and over again. Or fucking this beam shit over and over again. Yeah, alright. What the fuck? How is this possible? How is this possible? You're gonna pillar drop, get this. Hope we draw planes so we can get our 1 piece of removal. How the fuck is this possible? I don't think that does it. See. Now he just pumps tunnel and we're dead anyway. Wow. Wow. Well, the games we lost, we had absolutely no agency, folks. There was no decisions to be made in the game where we kept 2-lander and bricked off 3 times in a row. There was no agency to be had in that game where our opponent had 943 instants and 1 creature and basically fucked us every single turn for 3 turns. I've never seen a game quite like that one. That was like a constructed deck. And he just so happened to have a creature and all of his instants and not all instants and no creatures. And we didn't draw any of our removal. Single piece of removal would have changed that one. Well, it sucks to lose games in that fashion. I'm a little tilted. I'm a little pissed off. I feel like this deck should have gotten 7 wins. But we're not the luckiest guy in the game. Still got pretty good value, and yeah, I would definitely play it again. 10 out of 10. My name is Gravity Groove. This has been Not Safe for Work Magic. If you've enjoyed watching us get fucked over by variants, as you often do, consider liking, subscribing, or telling your friends, your moms, your pops, your barista, your butcher, your clergyman, your manicurist about the show, and leave a comment. You know, take a little bit of time, like 5 seconds. Go down below and type, I don't know, promising bullshit mage, or whatever you see fit, just to let the algorithm know that I exist. So long as I'm here in my basement and I don't hear from you, I don't know if I exist. I might not. This might all be part of a coma dream that I'm having. Whoa. Hey, thanks for watching. Maybe we'll see you again sometime. Boom. Later.